So I'm gonna use some turkey today to make some don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, gelatinous turkey plate. We'll see. It's kind of like hog head cheese, but I'm using turkey instead of the pork. But I'll still be using the pork feet to get the gel. So first thing we'll do is we'll basically ball it till it's tender, and you want the pig feet to basically fall apart. So let me go ahead and get started. And we'll go ahead and start cooking. This is the turkey meat. I deboned it. I took the skin off as well. That's 4 pounds. This is half of a cup of green onion tops, 2 tablespoons of parsley, 1 onion diced, pretty large. It's gonna cook down, and about one big clove of garlic. And we got 4 cups of water. And the seasoning we're using 1 tablespoon of Cajun seasoning, half a teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of cayenne. And we'll start cooking it on a high heat because I want to cook it pretty fast. I'm ready to make it. And also here's our pig feet, about 2 pounds, maybe 2.5 pounds. And we'll just cook everything together. And we're using the pig feet to get the gel for the turkey. I could have used the turkey bones as well, but then I had to pick through all the turkey bones because it's going to cook down, you know, and I didn't feel like doing that, so I deboned it. Took the skin off as well. So let it cook. And I'm also add 4 more cups of water as well. So that's 8 cups to start. I figured it's going to cook down. I probably have to add 4 more towards the end. So let it cook. All right, so that's been exactly 2 hours of cooking. And as you can see, the turkey meat's starting to basically fall apart. So at this point, I'm going to take out my pig feet, and I'm going to continue to cook those. And I'm going to just let I'm going to use some of the gravy as well, add a little bit more water, and then continue to ball the pig feet until they're basically falling apart. So probably at least another hour or so. But the turkey's done. So as you can see, I got the pig feet back in the pot with enough water to cover them. And I'm gonna just put a little bit of the gravy in there with it, not a lot. And this is gonna reduce as well. So, like I said, just cook it until it's basically falling apart. The pig feet, the turkey is totally done. So I'm just letting it sit here to cool a little bit. All right, I cooked these down another hour, so about 3 hours total. And as you can see, they're kind of falling apart now. We're not going to use any of the meat from here. We're just using the juice. So I'm going to strain this through a strainer. And here's my turkey. I'm about to pass this through the grinder, just the meat. And go ahead and strain your pig feet. Like I said, we're just keeping the juice. Nothing to do with the pig feet itself or the meat. If you want, you can make pickled pig feet with this. Very tender now. So that's done. And this is our turkey meat. Just go ahead and scoop it out and just pass that through a strainer and get all the meat separated from the juice. And I like using the coarse attachment for the grinder, and basically just go ahead and push everything down and grind it up. So, let me get that done. All right. Go ahead and add your meat back to the pot. And let me get that done. Go ahead and add 1 cup of green onion tops to it. And these are freshly frozen. Just easy to keep them frozen. All right, so now the final cook. You can say we only got to bring this up to just a good simmer, and it's done. So go ahead and add some liquid to it. I'm gonna add about 4 cups to start. Okay, so that was around 4 cups I added so far. It's still a little bit too dry, so I'm gonna add 1 more cup. And you can, if you run out of juice, you can also use just plain water. Doesn't really matter. And I think I'll be okay if I use all of it. So that's all my juice. And let me get it mixed up real well. Then I'm gonna give it a couple of tastes and see what I gotta add to it. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of some cayenne pepper in it. I'm also add some plain old black pepper to it. And this ain't freshly ground. This is just out the little shaker. And just to try to give it a little bit color, I'm gonna add a half of a teaspoon of some paprika to it. And I'm gonna add a half a teaspoon more of paprika to it, just to give it a little bit of a color. And go ahead and get it up to where it just starts to simmer. And if you notice, it has a consistency of like jello. When you shake the pan, it'll kind of move like jello. That's how you want it. And it's just starting to simmer, so I'd say we're good. Now we'll go ahead and put it in a pan and let it cool, and everything's done. And this is a sheet pan. I'm not sure the size of it. It's pretty big. And basically just start spooning your mixture in it. And you want it about a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch thick. So basically just load it up. If you need more than 1 pan, you know, just get another pan and do the same thing with it. Just keep adding it and make 1 layer. So let me get that done and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so that's 1 big sheet pan done. And I got some more left, so let me get another pan and I'll make another little layer of it. And I'm gonna use this one here. And like I said, just make 1 layer. Yeah, about, you know, about 3/4 of an inch thick is I think the ideal thickness. If you put it too thick, it won't gel properly. So, you know, don't try to make it too thick, you know. And I got enough for 1 more, I think. So there you go, Hawkhead. Well, gelatinous turkey. I don't know what to call it yet. Can't really call it turkey head cheese. It's not really hog head cheese because it's more turkey than pork. But I'll think of something. All right, I've been having this in the refrigerator, uncovered. Basically, you let it cool on the countertop first. Then once it's cool, put it in the refrigerator for about 2 or 3 hours. And eventually, it'll get nice and hard. And then you can cut little slices like this off of it. And go ahead and rebag it, you know, wrap it in some saran wrap and put it in the refrigerator. It lasts about, I don't know, pretty good number of days in the refrigerator. So let's give a little taste here and see what we got. Like I said, same as the pork, but it's made with turkey. I added a few different spices to it. So let's give it a taste. Man, that's good. Delicious. With Mother's Day right around the corner, Mom's gonna like getting a big old slab of this. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Thanks.